Hello, my name is Zach Ruff, and this is for my marketing management class here at Gardner Webb. And we're going to be talking about the marketing strategies from 5 different companies: a newspaper company, billboard company, TV station, radio station, and a magazine. So the first we're going to be talking about is a newspaper called the Arizona Daily Star. This wasn't my first choice because my target city is in Kansas City, but Dr. Caudill allowed us to use this one as a backup plan. Due to the coronavirus and all this other stuff going on, it was hard to obtain a media kit because a lot of the people that I tried talking to were working from home and they couldn't have access to it. But this is the Arizona Daily Star. What they have to offer is they go through 65,000 copies Monday through Friday. They go through 69,000 or close to 70,000 on Saturday, and they go through 111,000 copies on Sunday. So Sunday is their biggest day. For the demographics, they target people close to the 55 and older range. For my brand, I kind of want to target somebody that's like 25 to 40 range, not 55 and older. They also target people with an average income of 25,000 to 50,000, which is kind of close, a little bit less than my target market, but it's a little close. And they also want to target people with that has some college, not a college graduate, but some college. I was on the kind of targeting people with a college degree, which I kind of find it interesting that a lot of people who do obtain copies of this newspaper only have some college, but the numbers for the 55 and older range are like off the charts. But I don't know. Their daily rate is $171.05, and their Sunday rate is $211.41. And and I feel like that's a little bit more expensive for Sundays because they go through 111,000 copies. So obviously it's going to be more expensive for Sundays. So there's that. And I thought that would be pretty good for my product. They kind of hit the ballpark when it came to the average income. When it came to the ages, not really, because it felt like they are targeting mainly older people, older crowds, because I think maybe they could be old school. You know, not a lot of people read the newspaper. Normally it's just online. And then the education level, they ask for some college. I wouldn't mind some college, but I'd really prefer college degree people. But, you know, life goes on. And the magazine is In Kansas City Magazine. I talked to a woman named Brittany Cole. She is the digital director for In Kansas City Magazine. And she actually sent me a media kit, which was pretty interesting. She said that this magazine is featured in 25,000 homes, 270 newsstands, 8 local roastery cafes, and 3 boutique hotels. So I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely get the name out there. So people who obtain this magazine has a household income of $175,000, and the average home value is $400,000. So that's pretty on up there. They have 25,000 total printed copies, and the readership is 107,500. Another thing that was very interesting about this is like they mainly target females because 61% are female and 39% are male. This doesn't really fit my target market, but because mainly, you know, they target females, they target the higher class, because the average household income for my target market was like 60 something thousand, maybe. Like average person has 60 something thousand. But yeah, I feel like, and also Brittany also brought this up. She said that the full page 12 times rate is a $1,700, and a one-time open rate is $2,600. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And this company also only does color. They don't do black and white. They only do color. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well. But this has potential to be, my brand has potential to be in this magazine, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it because they do target the females. They target mainly like the higher class. So it's just like a hit or miss there. The local radio station is the One Kansas City radio station. They are a variety station. So basically they can listen to, you know, talk radio, rap, rock, alternative, pop, you know, just a variety of everything. I talked to the president of One Kansas City. His name is don't want to disrespect him, but it's Gunnard Polite. That he's the president of the company, and he sent me a media kit, which is not online; it's through a PDF file. I think all of mine are PDF files. He was telling me that what the media kit showed, it says roughly 200,941 listeners. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The demographics is the males top the females, so it's 51.5% male and then 48.5% female. The age range goes from 0 to 85, and their main listeners come from the 25 to 44 age range, which in my ballpark, I like that. And then also they have two 30-second spots daily, which cost $50. And the beginning and the end of the show, I spelled show wrong, I actually said shoe. The beginning and the end of the show is $30 monthly. So say, like you, at the beginning of the show, say, hey, this show is sponsored by so-and-so. That costs them $30 monthly to say that. Or that company pays $30 monthly to say that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And I feel like this kind of hits my ballpark when it comes to advertising. Like, it's more males that listen. They didn't really give off an average income of people who do listen or what's the best time to listen, but I prefer probably either in the mornings when people before go to work, lunch hour, or times they get off of work. And also the 25 to 44 age range, my age range is in that ballpark too. So I think mine was like 25 to 40, so close to it. And I feel like that'd be a good idea, a good advertising company. For my TV station, I'm doing the KMTV 3 News. Wow, excuse me. This station is an affiliate of CVS, the pharmacy, CBS. This TV station media kit was not what I got. The TV station was KMBC News from Kansas City, but I didn't get a chance to talk to them. I emailed them, but I didn't get a chance to talk to them. But Dr. Caudill provided this one for me and for the rest of the class who didn't get a media kit. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thanks, by the way. The media kit is not online. It's obviously through a PDF file. So this media kit, their least expensive time is Monday through Friday from 4:30 in the morning to 5 in the morning. And the cost would be $5. I mean, it's not much. It's just $5. But the most expensive would be on the Prime specials. And I think, off the top of my head, their time slot was on Tuesdays from 8 to 9 or 7 to 8. And it would be costing them $850 to advertise. So I thought that was pretty interesting, to say the least. This TV station is actually set in Nebraska. So put a map in front of my face, I wouldn't even know where to tell you where Nebraska is. So no offense to anybody who is from Nebraska. But yeah, I feel like, and also I forgot to, what's another demographic here? And actually, the media kit that was offered, it really didn't give me a good definition of what kind of demographics they're going to target. So it's just hard to tell. And also, the most expensive time slot to advertise was that 7 to 8 to 8 to 9 p.m., which is $850. And this could be a potential company to advertise my product. It could be potential. I feel like if my product was in Nebraska, I would definitely try to contact this company because they are a local news station, and nowadays everybody watches the news rather than read the newspaper. So it might get its name out there somewhere, and some potential buyer would see it and want to consume it. The billboard company, I chose Lamar Advertising in Kansas City. Lamar Advertising is a company that's known throughout the country for their billboard advertising. I talked to a woman. Her name is Lauren Sanders. She is a sales and campaign coordinator, and she actually gave me a media kit, and I thought that was pretty cool. The media kit goes on to say that 81% of consumers say that they noticed the message on, I'm not good with spelling today, on billboards, and a person who is traveling for 18 hours is exposed to seeing a billboard during all of those 18 hours. So 1 hour you can see 3 billboards, the next hour you'll see 5, the next one you see 1. You'll see a billboard throughout those 18 hours. And I feel like targeting a billboard agency like this one, I feel like this is going to reach a more broader audience, because like people tend to travel at least 25 hours weekly, and people who do travel, they can definitely see the product, see what I have to offer on the billboard, and want to invest in it and want to maybe just check it out. Who knows? The rates they range anywhere. Well, what Lauren said, they range anywhere from maybe $1,000 to $7,000 for 4-week cycles. They do 4-week cycles. They don't do monthly. So I thought that was pretty interesting. This was I thought this would be a pretty good idea for advertising. They definitely laid out a whole lot of numbers about how many people or what percentage of people travel when they pass billboards. And then they gave us a list of gave me a bar graph of what's more successful, the billboard advertising, TV advertising, radio station advertising, and they definitely gave me some good numbers on the billboard advertising. I feel like this could be a good idea for the people of Kansas City. If they drive around and they see the product on a billboard, they definitely want to see the product, see the brand, and definitely try to get a hold of it and research it and see more about it. So I thought that'd be pretty interesting to have. And I feel like a lot of these companies are appropriate for my target market and for my target product, really, because it helps reach a broader audience, whether it is TV, radio, newspapers, magazines, or billboards. It's always going to help reach a broader audience, and definitely try to get that product out there, get that brand out there, and definitely help my case out and people in the consumers, so they can go out there and buy it and get the ball rolling. So there we go. And okay, I'm good. All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.